Hello, St. Mary's. This is Teacher Brian, and I hope you're all doing well this week. And I wanted to read you a little book, one of my favorite sets of stories from Frog and Toad, a Storybook Treasury by Arnold Lobel. And today I was going to read you a list. Sometimes it's very different when we're not at school all day, right? And usually we know we're going to have snack time, and then we're going to go out and play, and then we're going to come back inside for lunch, and then go out and play and come for a nap or something like that, right? And our day can feel very different now with all that's going on. And so sometimes it helps me to make a little list of things that I want to try and do in a day. And so I'm going to read the story about a list by Frog and Toad. A list. One morning, Toad sat in bed. "I have many things to do," he said. "I will write them all down on a list so that I can remember them." Toad wrote on a piece of paper, "A list of things to do today." Then he wrote, "Wake up." "I have done that," said Toad, and he crossed it out. Check. You can do that. You want to do that little check with me every time you cross something out? Then Toad wrote other things on the paper. "Eat breakfast, get dressed, go to Frog's house, take a walk with Frog, eat lunch, take a nap, play games with Frog, eat supper, go to sleep." "There," said Toad. "Now my day is all written down." He got out of bed and had something to eat. Then Toad crossed out, "Eat breakfast." Check. Toad took his clothes out of the closet and put them on. Then he crossed out, "Get dressed." Check. Toad put the list in his pocket. He opened the door and walked out into the morning. Soon Toad was at Frog's front door. He took the list from his pocket and crossed out, "Go to Frog's house." Check. Toad knocked at the door. "Hello," said Frog. "Look at my list of things to do," said Toad. "Oh," said Frog, "that is very nice." Toad said, "My list tells me that we will go for a walk." "All right," said Frog. "I am ready." Frog and Toad went on a long walk. Then Toad took the list from his pocket again, and he crossed out, "Take a walk with Frog." Check. Just then there was a strong wind. Can you blow with me? It blew the list out of Toad's hand. The list blew high up into the air. "Help!" cried Toad. "My list is blowing away. What will I do without my list?" "Hurry," said Frog. "We will run and catch it." "No," shouted Toad. "I cannot do that." "Why not?" asked Frog. "Because," wailed Toad, "running after my list is not one of the things that I have on my list of things to do." Frog ran after the list. He ran over hills and swamps, but the list blew on and on. Keep blowing the list. At last, Frog came back to Toad. "I am sorry," he gasped, "but I could not catch your list." "Blah!" said Toad. "I cannot remember any of the things that were on my list of things to do. I will just have to sit here and do nothing," said Toad. Toad sat and did nothing. Frog sat with him. After a long time, Frog said, "Toad, it is getting dark. We should be going back to sleep now." "Go to sleep!" shouted Toad. "That was the last thing on my list." So Toad wrote on the ground with a stick, "Go to sleep." And he crossed it out. Check. "There," said Toad. "Now my day is all crossed out." "I am glad," said Frog. Then Frog and Toad went right to sleep. Wow, Frog was being such a kind friend to Toad and really helping him out when he lost his list. And so I made a little list of things to do. So it says, list of things to do. And I put number 1, exercise. and that's like a muscle, like strong muscles. Number 2, eat breakfast, and I drew a little picture of a bowl. Number 3, computer work, and there's a little, I tried to draw a computer. 4, read a book, and it says frog and toad. 5, garden, and there's a little plant. 6, play music. 7, meditate. That helps me feel really calm. And let's see, 8, call my family. So I'm going to call my mom and dad and my sisters because we all live in different places. But so, and you know, in the story, Toad he got a little inflexible. That means he got kind of stuck. When he lost his list, he's like, I don't know what to do now. I can't do anything. I just have to sit here. But do I have to do everything that's on this list? No, it's some ideas. It's to help me get organized, to help me think about what do I want to do. Oh, this is an idea of what I could do, and maybe I could do this next. But I can change the order and all that. But if you want to make a little list on your own or with your family, you could draw pictures. You could even put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you could draw some pictures of like maybe it means to do a puzzle. You could draw a picture of a puzzle. If you want to read a book, you could put a little picture of a book. Or if you want to do something, maybe some like math games or something on your iPad, you could draw an iPad or something like that, or play a board game with someone, or play tag. You can draw pictures or try and write out the words to it. But I hope you're doing great, and if you're ever trying to figure out what should I try and do today, you can make a little list of things to do, just like Toad. All right, have a great day.